there was a lot of strikes and a lot of domination in this match, and as quick as the bell rang is as quick as the bell rang. But bell to bell, this was quite a surprise. As you have to call it, call a spade a spade. This was a squash.
An absolute beatdown.
Mox squashed Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah.
Right in front of his friend, Orange Cassidy. So it was interesting to me. I was really surprised by this, honestly. Someone who Wheeler Yuta has been pushed a lot. I know he's not been racking up the wins, but he's been featured on Dynamite on and off the last 3 to 4 months, pretty regularly, and, being aligned with the best friends. But for Mox just to dominate like this, it was just like, wow. He's like no nonsense, kicking the barricades open, coming in, kicking them to leave, and getting out of there. Kicking some, not zero offense whatsoever.
Man,
but,
that's just, I mean, to me, I've been saying it feels like I understand Moxley is kind of hasn't had a huge, it feels like AEW goal of late. But I'll say this. It's been really evident Mox has been on a warpath. Your dude has just been absolutely bullying people ever since that ever since that promo where he was cutting it on basically the entire locker room, trying to remind everybody that he was the one who was the flag bearer for AEW through the pandemic. I felt like Mox has had this fire in him, and tonight's match kind of reaffirmed how I felt. Moxley's kind of leaning into a character where good, no matter who he's against, SPD, fan favorite, or the nastiest heel in the business, it doesn't really matter. I think Moxley's leaning into a persona right now where he's kind of tired of being put on the back burner. This was a guy who just last year was the #1 pro wrestler in all of the world based on PWI. A guy who we all know has gone through hell and back to be at the top of the mountain.
Right.
I think he's ready to start beating some respect into people, trying to remind people that he's the original paradigm shift. He's the guy who changed everything for AEW. This was an ass kicking. Let's just be real. I mean, this was an absolute pummeling. This was one of those moments where you just were like, all right, I see you, Mox. I see what you got going on. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah, it was honestly very surprising. And so leading into that, I think this is going to set up when we saw later in the show, which we'll touch on real quick, is the World Title Eliminator Tournament. Moxley is in the first round versus Dark Order's 10, and clear favorite if you're going to call it Division 1, Division 2, like the clear favorites.